Here we go. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? The Bearded Baron here, bringing you guys another Phasmophobia video. In today's video, I had another request to do a nightmare mode on the Maple Lodge campsite map. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully he's going to walk you guys through on what to look out for on the Maple Lodge campsite.
You're not that guy.
And help you to be able to tackle this whenever you're trying to do this with a group, or if you're even trying to do this solo. If you find this video informative and helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing as well. Also, if you'd like to join in on this chaos, please follow us over here on Twitch. Information is down in the description below. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right. Keith Thompson, average sanity below 25, cleans the area with a smudge stick, witness a ghost event. So we're going to grab my three starter items I always like to go with: EMF, camera, and the flashlight. You could change out the flashlight for a video camera if you are really comfortable with it. I like to keep it out just that way I can show you guys. First thing we're going to do is we're going to find the cursed object, which in this case was the mirror. We're going to take a look and see where the ghost is. I know from experience that that is the yellow tent, which is right here. So already we're off to a good start on that. Now I'm going to do something. Right? Oh, wow. You already hissed at me. Perfect. Whatever this is super aggressive. I like it. Now I'm going to keep the tent flap closed, and I'm going to keep the EMF over here because we're going to go around. We're going to start looking for the bone. Right? But if the ghost interacts with that tent flap, then we'll know it because the EMF will go off. So it'll be kind of an indicator for us to get back. Maybe we can get an extra photo. Maybe we can get some other additional evidence. How does the spirit box work? You simply just ask a question and wait to see her back for a response. That is at the bare bones basic. That's what it is. Metal Mattis, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Bearded Baron crew. Might be too far away. Able to get back in time. Nice. To see the ghost is still there, we can close that up and we'll keep moving. So I should have been able to get a photo. Okay, perfect. I got missed out on the photo because I wasn't on the right side. The tent flaps are a little bit weird for the photos. We were definitely back in time, but we missed it. That's okay though. Found you through YouTube and really love your content. I appreciate that. Gosh, there's so many folks that have been coming over here from YouTube and stuff. It's really, really amazing to see that.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
New Era Panda, thank you for the 3-month resub. Yes, Corky, I see. Touch the tent flap again. We're getting a lot of activity on that. I am Nathan. Thank you for the follow. From YouTube, and I love your content. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. Naomi 314, thank you for that follow. All right, so we're gonna head back. I didn't find the bone in any of these areas over here. Now, one thing that you could do is you want to close all the tent flaps to all the tents that you have, right? With the exception of these smaller tents, because you treat these smaller tents like they are closets on other maps. So we touch this again. We're going to take a photo. See, now we get the interaction photo because we're inside the tent. I don't know why that it works that way, but it just does. Oh my God. Is that a thing? Was that a Thay or was that a demon? I feel like that was a Thay. It seemed like it was moving really fast. Don't do that. There's a revenant? How did that? Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up there. Right? We used the mirror, which, like, every time you use the mirror, it dropped our sanity by like 20%. So, like, even though we had that happen to us, or we used it for like split second and it hissed at us, that dropped our sanity down low enough to where it was able to find us. So, was it under 5 minutes? It was under 5 minutes. Damn. Well, okay. All right. Well, let's repeat here. Let's go back. All right, and we're gonna pretend like that never happened. Okay, it'll be fine, right? The editor, they'll cut out all that stuff, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. It'll be totally fine. No, I did not find the bone that round either. He was naked and a rev. He was. All right, so let's take a look here. James Hans. Okay, so we got a parabolic mic, witness a ghost event, and repel the ghost while it's chasing somebody. All right. What does it mean the ghost doesn't like peeps on the bingo card? That means that the ghost doesn't like peeps. You can ask that question to a ghost on the Ouija board. It will answer you. Ooh, heavy fog. I don't know that I've done this on heavy fog before. Lady Takeout Prism, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to go around. We're going to look for the cursed object, which in this case is the mirror. I'm going to go around. We're going to check. Is the ghost in here with me? Right? We're going to go ahead and leave. Right? So the important thing to understand here is that anytime you use the cursed mirror, you want to make sure that you top yourself off with sanity pills, because you will just drain through your sanity so fast. I've seen plenty of players that have died just because they weren't paying attention to that fact. So, Demantis, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Bearded Baron crew. Right? Not us, obviously. That would never happen to us, but still. Yeah. Right? I don't know what I did with my EMF reader, so I'm going to bring back this one. Evie Fanatical,
Please
thanks for the
accept my
4 months.
monthly dues for the cult. Oh, great leader. May the cult continue to flourish.
Not a cult. It's still not a cult. Yeah. Okay, so it didn't touch that one, right? We're looking for just one of these ones over here. Right, I was looking at the... I think it's this back tent, actually, back over here. We're going to keep those smaller tents open. Aha! Right here. We'll take a photo. Right, so that way we get that interaction photo. Perfect. I think it touched it again. No, it did not. What did you touch? Interesting. What did you touch? What am I not getting credit for here? So you get an interaction, and so it's always got to be on the inside of the tent flap. That's weird. That is definitely weird that it happened. It touched my butt? I don't think that it did. Why would it touch the butt? Gosh. Dory, thank you for the 500 bits. Jesus. Good Lord. Hello there, Menzek. For the love of God. All right, I don't see any bone. So we're gonna head out of here. Dizzy da Biggie Mizzy Kitty, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bearded Baron crew. Oh, that sucks. There was another event. We could have gotten a photo there if we had the photo camera on us, but we didn't. And it hissed at us too. Whatever this is also aggressive. I'm a little bit concerned. Right? A little bit concerned. Not too concerned, but like definitely is aggressive. Alright, we're gonna forego the since we know where the ghost is, I'm gonna forego having the flashlight. Just because we can make our way over here. I don't know, it could be a Thay. Could be. We don't have any evidence yet, though, so that's what we need to keep an eye out for. But I mean, like overall attitude and everything like that, definitely. Oh, I forget about that. Definitely plays a factor. So if that gets stuck, you can grab it, crouch down, and then you can drop it. So no fingerprints. Interesting. Make sure we're awake. I appreciate that. How long is the maximum wait time for the evidence? For example, writing. I think it's one of the things, like, if you're using a piece of equipment, and it could take the ghost a minute or two to be able to showcase it, right? The best thing that you can do is like, for example, I'll bring in the ghostwriting book plus the spirit box plus, you know, like another camera. Right? We'll take a look here real quick. See if we see. I cannot see anything in. Perfect. Is there orbs? No idea. Okay, great. But what we'll do is we will what we'll do in this scenario is we'll put down the ghostwriting, and then I'll use the spirit box, and then we'll also use, you know, like, we'll get extra photos and stuff like that. So we kind of like, it's kind of like casting out a line out in the water and waiting for a fish, right? You can do other things while you're waiting for that to occur. We can still find the bone, right? We can go around, we can explore that, find that. We can find the power, get that turned on. You know, if we hadn't found the cursed object yet, we could do that. A lot of times, like, if we're waiting on, like, dots, for example, and I can hear the EMF going off. So I know that it just touched that 10 flap again in there. So I know that it's still there. But, you know, like, I haven't seen anything for as far as dots is concerned, so now we just leave. And it did touch it again. Can I leave with 0% sanity? Listen, I'm not opposed to bribes. You know what I'm saying? Hello there, Gizmo. Be right back in a minute. Okay. I will hold my breath until you get back. Where are you? See? So just like that, we got spirit box. Boom, perfect. Right, now I can head back out. We can head back out, and I'm going to grab, like, some salt. Right, and we're going to see. 4 hours later. Hey, the ghost might still be there. Okay? Might still be. The biggest part about playing on, like, professional and nightmare mode is all about your efficiency, right? Your how fast you are moving back and forth, right? So at this point in time, we've gotten all of our main evidence that we would need. We've already got it out there. So now what we're going to do is now we're going to look at our secondary objectives plus trying to protect ourselves. So I'm going to bring in some salt. We're going to bring in the parabolic mic and the crucifix. Red light event is where the ghost turns the light red. It does happen. It's kind of terrifying. Yep, we do have spirit box, so we are going to get one more piece of evidence over here. I don't... Oh my gosh, he was a shadow. I got the photo. We got the photo there, but I did not see him. Oh. All right, so this is a great thing that you see right here, right? So we just yeeted the ghostwriting book. If a ghost does that, and it doesn't immediately write it in afterwards, you'll never get ghostwriting. So if it moves the book, if it throws it, whatever, if it moves it and it doesn't write in it immediately afterwards, then it's that way. But we do also have freezing. So we got spirit box and freezing temps. Could be a Moroi, could be an unreal mimic, the twins. Interesting. I feel like if it was a Moroi, it would have hunted by now. All right. I don't even see it. See, when people ask me the difference between, I don't even know where it is. Like, I know it was somewhere near there, but it isn't a Moroi, no ghostwriting. Is it? But no, on nightmare mode, a Moroi would have to give you spirit box. It'd have to give you spirit box. It doesn't have to give you ghost writing, I don't think. Really hope you haven't moved, because I don't have a crucifix over here. So I want to need you to move back. Like, there are some ghosts that have to give you certain evidence on nightmare mode in order for it to be that ghost. Right? Moroi, for instance, has to give you, would have to give you, spirit box, because that's how you get cursed. If you don't have that, then how do you know that you're cursed? Could be twins. Yep, Mimic can do a Banshee Scream. Mimic can, I've had Mimics that have mimicked the Phantom's ability before. It could, Here's the problem, though, right? There's night vision. How are we going to check, right? So that adds in another layer of, like, you're dealing with the environment here. Now, I could turn off the dots. That would probably help. And we're going to try to get a better angle with it. But I'm going to try something here real quick first and see if this works. So we're going to grab that, and that. Saw one TikTok video and I had to follow you on here immediately. Yo, Sarah Spooky, I appreciate that. Could move the camera inside. That's very true. Oh, it definitely is possible. We just got to get rid of the, we got to get rid of this first. That ambient light does not help us. Heck. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bearded Baron crew. So we got freezing. I'm not seeing any orbs here, but it's not that great to look at. Yeah, what's up, Doc? How are you doing? We are going to do an Onryo test. Okay, that's another event because the front door is still open. I don't even see it. I do create Phasmo full-time. This is my full-time job. I started playing Phasmophobia literally 3 days ago, and I'm obsessed. It's a really fun game. It really is. All right, so we're going to test this out. Right? So now the Onryo test here is that if we put down 3 candles inside the ghost room and we light them and the ghost blows them out all relatively at the same time, if it's an Onryo, it will hunt. So let's see. Look, I'm only here because you guys are awesome. I stand on the shoulders of giants. I really do. Oh my god, I just prematurely smudged. Okay, listen, chat, that happens to a lot of individuals. Okay, I misclicked. Okay, it could happen to anybody. I don't think that anybody in particular should be held accountable for this. Have I finished the event, Dr. Soaps? I have. It's natural. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Doc, how are you doing today? Hello there, Wimbler. If it's a Moroi, I'm going to scream. Maybe. Found you on my recommended on Twitch. Welcome. Is it a male ghost? It is a male ghost. All right, I'm going to back up here for a second. I'm going to see if we have freezing temps out here. Right? I'm not getting any freezing breath out here, but if I come over inside the tent, do we get freezing? Okay, we definitely do, because you just... All right. There we go. We're going to grab this photo while we can. Hiss event. Nice. Bunberry Sweets, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bearded Baron crew. All right, touch it again. Right, now we also have a crucifix over here too, so if it wants to try to mess with me, right, then it would have to, it's not a Moroi. Moroi would have hunted by now. And I don't think that it's an Onryo either. But we shall see. Because it's not blowing out these lights either. Where do you run if it starts to hunt from right there? Well, one of the places you can run to is this tent right here. Ooh. All right, another event. See how it's see-through, it's standing still. Right? You want to kind of avoid the big tents, to be honest. You want to aim for these small tents that are closed. Love Phasmophobia. I'm too much of a coward to actually play it. What? No. Phasmophobia is fine. CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. BR Bailey, thank you for the follow as well. And thank you for the Twitch Prime, guys. I appreciate it. All right, so we're still looking for the bone. Right? I'm honestly kind of thinking it might be a mimic. I can hear the EMF going off. One of the big things that you want to listen for, Jason. One of the things you want to listen for is the front gate closing. Right? Is what you want to go with. When did I first start streaming making content? 4 years ago. Okay. Steve is underneath the mat. A lot of people, you know, you'd be surprised on how many people are like, I have no idea how to get inside the cabin on the Maple Lodge map. When you first played, did the tutorial scare you? It scared the crap out of me. It didn't scare me because I knew that in the tutorial you couldn't die. So, like, you remove that and it just, you know. Found a ridge cape on top of some oil barrels 2 days ago. Well, what I'm hoping for is that it's somewhat large and that we didn't miss it. But, oh, there it is. So now here's a pretty good one, too. Like, you can grab those. Sometimes you might have to actually duck down and grab it from, like, inside the... grab it from inside. But they can be inside those, so... Heck yeah. I've been super thankful for my community and everything. Like, you guys are absolutely amazing. I'm so happy to see so many different faces coming over from different places, having a good time. Yeah, I can explain a hunt versus an event. So, so an event is the ghost basically, and it's interacting with its environment, right? It's physically manifesting into the world. But an event, right? Different types of events are like the shadow form, like what we saw. It could do a full body, you know, like where it's actually there. A lot of times, though, it'll just be standing still. A hunt will start off where you'll hear the ghost, right? You'll hear them before you see them. So it'll be about 2 seconds on nightmare mode. You get about 2 second head start, and then it'll actually physically appear, and then it'll start moving towards you. Right? Now, the front up there is still, the front gate is still open, so we know that we're still fine on that front. Right? Gosh, that just kind of makes it worse, doesn't it? Okay, so we don't have... So I don't think that it's an Onryo, because the Onryos are scared of the flame, right? So I feel like if it was scared, it would have tried to... As soon as it blew out the candle, or the candles, then it would have made a move for it, but it hasn't. And then I'm kind of thinking no to twins. I'm kind of thinking it's a mimic, to be honest. Could it be a Moroi? Well, okay, so this is a hunt. See how it appeared? Turn my light off. We're going to smudge right through it. Okay, we're going to get inside and we're going to close up the tent. Hello there, Executor. I'm moving particularly fast. Blueberry Nerd 13, thank you for the follow. That's what she said. What? Stream's going great. Thank you for asking. Hello there, Tristan. Hello there, Blueberry Nerd. no ghost will hunt you longer or shorter than any other ghost. It's all based off of two things. One, the map size, and two, whether or not that it is a cursed hunt or not. And three, it's based off of the difficulty. Yeah. That seemed kind of slower. I'm really thinking it's not a Moroi, right? Because a Moroi, at this point in time, even though we can't see her sanity, it's kind of not... even though we can't see her sanity, Morois would speed up with the sanity of their cursed target. So one would believe that they would be going faster because we spoke to it. Like I said, an Onryo wouldn't necessarily have hunted in that
Notice
scenario.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Could still maybe be the twins. I don't know. Can I look for fake orbs? I mean, we can, but like this is kind of what we're looking for right now. It's not. It's kind of difficult to really see the fog on this one. Now, what we will be able to tell is if it is a mimic, right, and it changes its ability to a different type of ghost, maybe it moves faster next hunt, right? Or maybe it does something that we can identify it as like, hey, this is a weird thing. So, let's see here. Replace the camera. I mean, even so, replacing the camera, it's still... Right, it's not the easiest to see this in here. Let's get this out. See, I mean, like, I can't really see a whole lot on this.
You do
Okay,
understand
it's gonna
that
hunt
I'm myself
again?
not a child.
I'm trying to hit the zoom button. There we go. Does seem kind of faster, doesn't it? Your vote is on the mimic? Oh, I'm kind of thinking twins. Unok06, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Bearded Baron crew. And Peaceful Bikeman, thank you for the follow as well. This is like super brutal to try to see any of the orbs here. I mean, at the end of the day, right, with nightmare mode, you're kind of taking your best guess. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't dwell on it too much. I wouldn't spend too much time, because the more time that you spend here, the more likely it is that you'll die. So if you're, if you're running through multiple tests that you could do. Now, here's another thing that we could do. Right? I mean, if it's twins, right? If it's twins or mimic, but we can't tell for the mimic, right? We could use sound sensors. If I can maybe get the sound sensor over there, but that's going to be kind of risky because I don't have any smudge sticks left. Could put down sound sensors, see if we get, like a twin interaction, right? Where we get two kind of interactions at the same time. Although this is going to be risky. It would, Peaceful Bikeman, it definitely would count as the third piece of evidence and give away mimic. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do... That really needs to be fixed. Hello there, Jupiter the goat. That one does seem like it is faster. But now I'm kind of just thinking is whether or not that it could be a Moroi. So then we give it a second here. Boy, Felix, thank you for the 200 bits. I'm just going to put this like all the way over here. Right? And then we're going to get out of here as quickly as we possibly can. So the difference between when a ghost hunts, you have roughly about 30 seconds to be able to get out. Right? When you get down to this kind of sanity, you got about 30 seconds. So we're going to Vámonos out of here. So that means it's a mimic? Not necessarily. Right? I don't think that it's a mimic per se. But we got both of our, we got North Path and then we got the campfire as well. So like if we were looking for a twin interaction, right, we'd be looking for multiple objects being tossed at the same time. The problem on this map is because you have the North Path, which is the path that we put the sensor on. And then you have the Central Path, which is the pathway on the other side of the tents, which could very well just be where the twin would be at on that side. Right, so we got campfire there, but we didn't get any other kind of sensor. Love the sound sensors, but you usually don't need them, and they're expensive to replace if you die. This is true, right? And like it's kind of a rarity for when you would need it in this type of situation. I'm honestly thinking Moroi. I'm thinking that what happened was we came back around and we used it. It's either a Moroi or the twins. Right? I don't have a smudge stick, though. If I had... Oh, no, wait. We do have another smudge stick. Never mind. We can do a Moroi test. Kind of. Yeah. All right. So let's see if we can do this. All right. So it's hunting. Now, Moroi is going to be affected by a smudge stick for 12 seconds versus another ghost is going to be affected for 6 seconds. That's a Moroi. That's a Moroi. Time to move. And it definitely has picked up a lot of speed. Yeah. But yeah, so you can see there that the Moroi, right, we were able to, for like 12 seconds, right, it was just wandering off on its own. Every other ghost would only be for 6 seconds. Plus, it got a lot faster. A lot faster than what it was. So that is... That's a Moroi. So we got everything else that we needed there, right? I did miss a couple of photos. We were trying to do a little bit of experimentation, but overall, I think it was a solid match. So hopefully that helps out. Hello there, Omega. And it was a Moroi.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Hells yeah. Isn't a Moroi a Romanian vampire? I don't know, maybe. Crying? Why are you crying? I have an inferiority complex, but it isn't a very... Oh, okay. Kirione, what the hell? But yeah. So we got everything else that we needed off of that, right? I mean, only $46 in photos because, like I said, we missed a few of them. But I think a solid match overall. You know what I mean? Hopefully you guys, hopefully you guys found it very informative and stuff like that.